Tonight, the Topeka Rescue Mission is looking for ways to keep the shelter from shutting down. Today, we learned the North Topeka organization is struggling financially.
And they say they need nearly $200,000 more in donations every month to keep the mission running, or they may have to close their doors.
Through food programs, shelters, medical services, and much more, the Topeka Rescue Mission helps thousands of people each year. But now donations aren't coming in, and they've spent their savings, so they're facing serious funding issues.
I'm concerned because I know these folks, and I know what they go through, and I know that they depend upon us.
To help keep afloat, they're already planning to shut down side programs like their thrift shops or their human trafficking prevention. But if they don't get enough funding, they will shut down their main shelter by September 15th, which would hurt people like the McCullums, who came to live at the shelter after their car broke down and Keith lost his job.
We didn't know what to do. It was very scary for us.
We probably would have been in our vehicle with our children, and I don't feel like that's not safe at all, so I am very grateful for the mission.
Now Keith has a job, and Jessica is starting one in about a week. And the couple is preparing to move with their 4 daughters to a new home.
They were here to help us when we had no other place to go.
Although their situation is dire, Feker says he thinks the community will hear their plea for help and step up to save them by donating.
I think that the majority of this community has already demonstrated we're here because they care. And I think if they can, they'll do it again.
Just like they've saved members of the community for decades.
Nobody would ever think that they will get here, but sometimes it happens. And when it happens, you are lost and you need a shoulder to lean on, and this place is that shoulder.
And that was Hannah Brandt reporting.